Look who's coming with us today. You picked a heck of a day, Beck. They say it feels like 26 out here.
It feels great. I'm burning up.
That's the trick. You gotta wear your warm clothes in the house for too long and then the 26 feels great. I want you guys to see what Jonah has done. What are you gonna do with that?
I'm gonna fill it with kindling.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good idea. Look at this. He's cleaned up down here. You're ready for these builds, aren't you? You like that idea? We put it on our possible to-do list to build all our homestead designs and spruce up our plans, tidy up our plans for everybody. So we're gonna have to, step one is clean this area out. Step two, we'll have to organize this stuff. Get some tools hanging on the wall. Wouldn't that be cool if we had all the tools we could possibly need in a build maybe hanging on that wall?
But this door opens.
Yeah, and instead of that being a metal stall, maybe that could be tools or wood scraps.
I think what you should do is do like, you know how the chalkboard on wheels?
Yeah.
You should have like the two ends, obviously bulkier than a chalkboard, and then have in the middle a pegboard.
Yeah.
And then you can move it around.
Where would we move it?
Well, you could store it in your tool room and then bring it out here when you actually need it. Just saying.
This is what I'm talking about. This is how you've organized your Nerf guns. We could have a tool stall like that nearby. I mean, the metal stall's handy right there because you just pull the metal out and throw it in the trailer right there. I feel like we could have the metal stall maybe in a, maybe we could have a shed somewhere. So you are going to
Work on kindling.
You're gonna get kindling. You're serious. One barrel and 2 buckets.
And that brute tote.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go check on the chores. Let's see if this thing's gonna start on this very cold day before we even get it out. Alex can do it.
Is there a choke? Sorry,
It's on. Choke's on. It's trying. Okay, try it now. Let's put a little gas in it.
We should
This
check.
one.
That could be
We should
funny.
check.
All right, we filled it up. I turned the gas line on. That would help. Let's try it. Uh-oh. Oh! See, these are on the right side, all the way up through there. So, that means you have to pick it up and put that side down, see? See how the two spikes are, the spikes are hanging downhill? You don't want to do it like that, in other words. Keeping the net horizontal. Yep, you're doing good. And the spikes are gravity down, you're doing good. Good.
Hey, cutie. You're so cute.
Who are you talking to? Me?
Henry.
Thanks. How is it, Alex?
Yeah, it's good.
First time milking?
Besides a good teacher.
Alex is a young man visiting from Texas, getting a feel of the real homestead life this morning because it's Sunday. Everybody else is sleeping in, getting ready to go to town, and we're out milking the cow in the 26 degrees. Just like we did yesterday and the day before and the day before that and the day before that. What's the matter?
I want you to help me.
Okay. Come on. Oh, you don't need no help. What? What?
I need you. I want to
What?
come with you.
You stepped right over.
Yes, but I wanted to come with you.
Well, yeah. Guess you don't want to go through here alone. Stud Muffin's paddock. That's a good call. Those three, half wild now. How am I gonna catch you guys? How am I gonna catch you guys? Alfalfa, I guess. They're getting harvested towards the end of this week. So, thinking we might have to herd them into the trailer. Those two guys, they're the wild cards come harvest. I think we're gonna have to get them with their sisters. I mean, my idea is, in all that excitement, there won't be any mating going on. And I guess even if there is mating going on, they're gonna get bred. In the worst case scenario, the morning of their harvest. I just don't want to kill any babies if I don't have to. I think they'll come through. But we don't want them to go that way. We want them to go down. Cheep, 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 cheep. Cheep, 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 cheep. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Perfect. It's looking like we're gonna have to go make lunch, but after lunch, we're gonna get the high tunnel ready for these chickens. Did you guys notice that I put up 2 videos this weekend? Yes. If you don't know, normally we're just Monday through Friday vlogs. Vlogs is like this. It's like kind of documenting what we're doing with our life. But if you notice, over the weekend, those weren't really vlogs, were they? One was an inspirational video about Roots and Refuge, their show While They're Still. And hopefully it was an inspirational piece about how here's a family who started over from scratch in a whole other state. And I gave you snippets of their episode 2 of While They're Still. Hopefully a content-rich promotional. Yeah, we were promoting Abundance Plus and the new show While They're Still. The episode 2. Thanks, guys. I had two goals for that video. One is that it would be inspirational, content rich enough that it would inspire you guys in some way, maybe even learn something. Can you spot me? No spotting me. And the other goal would be, of course, to grow Abundance Plus. So I just bring this up with you guys.
No.
I don't know. I feel connected to you guys. You guys feel like you're my bestie in some way. One thing I try to do, if you've noticed, because I know everybody can't afford Abundance Plus. It is a paid platform. And here's the reality. You guys want to know the business reality? There's something called conversion rate. So if I were to tell y'all, hey, go check out Abundance Plus, did you know that a good conversion rate, meaning how many people actually went and did what I said, is like 2%. 2%. It's a really good conversion rate. Like really good. So here's the reality. I mean, 40, 50,000 people watching each one of these shows, easy. More like 60 or 70 or 80,000. Can you imagine if everybody went? They have 80,000 members in Abundance Plus. That's not gonna happen. That's just, as good as it is, that's just not how it happens. So the reality is, most of you are actually gonna watch this. It's just one of those days. They wanna know what's taking us so long. We're almost done though. It's one of those days where the trough has to get moved a long way to where the quick release is not on there. So what I wanna do with this content, because I realize the majority aren't gonna convert. That's just how it is. You're watching one time. This might be the very first time you've seen a video like this. Whatever the reason. Even if you don't buy, hopefully it's content rich. You get something out of it. That's my heart's desire. This is what's taking so long. I go to put the quick flow on, I'm thinking it's going too smooth, isn't it? But there's no rubber washer in this. I feel like I had a rubber washer in my pocket though. Maybe it's in my apron. Mom's probably ready to cook. It's about time to start cooking. Hey, could get worse if we get horned. Hey, I need a rubber washer. So another example is the Sunday video, Redmond Salt, sponsor of ours. So, good information about salt. But, you know, there's a call to action in there to, hey, go get the salt, get to, you know, do, what is it, salt 15? I don't know. I'll put the offer code down in the bottom here. And people can get a coupon, but the reality of, you didn't come here for a salt coupon. You came here for inspirational, educational content. So we gave you that. We weren't just like, oh, here's some salt. Oh, we like Redmonds, here you go, here's a link, go to it. No, we talked about how we use it into our routine and stuff like that, and hopefully it's some content that's valuable, whether you buy Redmond salt or not. Am I the only one focused today? Hey boys!
What?
Stop messing around with the drying rack, please. Put it up.
This being heavy.
I need a rubber washer for a hose. I'm over it. Becca wants me in, I want to go in. To give you guys an idea of what's going on, right now, this is the angle. Monday through Friday vlogs, and then if I have something like that that is more, I don't know, specialized or promotional or sponsored, let's put it on the weekend as a bonus show. So then then we're still getting the 5-day-a-week vlogs, and then you're getting bonuses. And I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, no pressure from me. Sure, I sell Abundance Plus, Redmond Salt sponsors us, Kubota sponsors us, but look, no pressure from me. I know everybody comes from a different place. I want you to know that I love you no matter what. You're here watching, and I love and appreciate that, and that is enough for me, and I'm just totally indebted to you and full of gratitude in my heart for those of you who are just watching and laughing and learning and being inspired with us. So that's coming from the bottom of my heart, and that's my heart goal for you guys, is that we would continue to inspire and educate, and that you guys would continue to stay with us. You got one?
Yeah.
Now I can't get this on. Really? The washer's too thick? I barely got this on there. I doubt this is gonna work, but we'll see. Hey, you thirsty? Turn it on all the way? Do we got a knot? Alright. There we go. My thought is that this was flooded from the move. What do you think, Alex? What you doing?
Cutting broccoli.
You're ready for lunch, Beck. All you need is the steak.
Yeah, and
Alex is getting the steaks out.
the chimichurri.
You're gonna make chimichurri, but that doesn't take too long.
No.
On today's episode of Burn It Out Cooking Show, steaks on the grill. You can't even see that. Steaks on the grill. I'm tripping out. Is anybody else tripping out with the time change? Body feels like it's 12 o'clock. It's really just, it's 11 o'clock. Cows trip out because they don't observe time change. They're wondering why we're an hour late this morning. We've preheated the grill. Jonah's putting some olive oil on it so it doesn't stick. Oh yeah, do that. Pinchers. We got some sirloin.
Won't work. Just put it on there. Okay.
We've got some New York strip steak. Sirloin. No. Yes, there's a sirloin. There's a New York strip. Let's flip it every minute or so it cooks evenly. Oh my. The meal turned out delish.
I'm really
Look at that steak. And your chimichurri, is that the first time you're making that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Think it turned out all right?
I hope so.
How is it, Alex?
It's amazing.
How's your chimichurri, Beck?
It's delicious. I think. I mean,
Let's see it. First batch. Is that how you do steak?
I don't know. I guess.
Project time. We have a jungle garden. We have a perfectly good high tunnel that would really make some chickens really happy right now. Not that they can't be out in this, but we have a high tunnel. So they have these plastic hooks. Here you go, Alex. So you take some pressure off of it probably. And then, yeah, take some pressure off, Lily. Maybe get a teammate and somebody holds it up. And the other person takes the clip off. Gideon, are you just pulling at it or are you actually taking it off?
I'm taking it off.
Oh, good. Put it somewhere, not on the ground.
I'll put it over here.
Okay. This is just gonna make for some happy chickens. It's just nice and warm in here. It's never wet. Like it can rain, it can snow, and the chickens always have somewhere to come out and about into. We've got a webinar for members in an hour and a half. So if we can get this stuff picked off, Alex knows how to drive a tractor. He could get us some. If we could get all these off, plus the drip tape. I don't know how well the drip tape's gonna go, how quickly that's gonna go. He could haul in some wood chips. While we're on that show. What are you doing, buddy? You want to be a part of this. Are you able to get some, Lily?
I think I just
Yeah, you're getting it. Take some pressure off it. What about it, Alex? Are you able to get
What
some?
about this one?
There's a bag for him right there.
What about this?
I have a pocket full.
Yeah, get that off. And then this, Jonah's got a gigantic ladder from Big Daddy. We can climb up there and just roll it up. We don't have to take these down because we can use them next year. And we kind of need to get the bean trellis down. We could get the tractor in and dump it right beside it. But it'd be better if we could get it out.
Whoa!
It's been hard to keep them on track. I got automatic dodgeballs with these tomatoes. I can't keep them on track. All right,
Whoa!
let's try to get the drip tape up. Okay? Gideon, you want to help us get this drip tape up?
This?
Now the drip tape is nailed in with metal hooks. See this? Bending over isn't the best job for me with Henry. But look, yep, don't lose that hook, okay?
Oh, wow.
Hand me that hook. All right, let's do that. Jonah's got the wires cut. What are y'all doing? Could y'all, here Lily, you go in and pick up all the wires that Jonah cut.
Okay.
Can you go pick those up? Alex is gonna get the vines off I'll help him. We're gonna get the vines off the trellis. I think it'll be easier to get the vines off the trellis first before we get the trellis off. Oh, we could roll up these drip irrigations too. He's nailing it. We're doing good. We got 1 hour left. I think we might make it unless we come up on some hiccups. We want to get the chickens in here like maybe tomorrow. So as soon as possible. The sooner we get them in here, the happier they're gonna be. We've stalled out at the T-post. This one, that's gonna be real far in there. And we can barely get these guys out. Let's get the pole puller. Jonah, do you know where the pole puller is? Jonah!
My area, my house.
Jonah! Kids are building something. Look like a little platform over the hall. This is where it should be. The fence stall, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's where it is. Here it is. Run into those nets. See it? What are you listening to, bro?
Ramona Quimby.
Your mom would be happy about that. You're doing good so far. Now bend that all the way down. Let this go all the way down too. Yep. Then latch it on there. Yep, now go.
I can't believe it.
Wow. It drove the stump into the ground. Wow. Alright, we'll just get a little closer. There you go. There it is. There it is. Yeehaw! You know she showed up in time to salvage some fried green tomatoes. Who has fried green tomatoes in November?
The tomato lady.
Look at this guy walking. You having a good time walking? You're walking. You're having a good time walking. Alex, you ever drove a Kubota?
Not a Kubota.
He's got a John Deere.
First time for
But you've never driven a Kubota. Okay, well, this is gonna be easy then. Okay?
Yep.
So you gotta always wear your seatbelt. So we've put the seatbelt on. It's so easy to drive. Clutch,
Okay.
brakes, probably just like same thing on your tractor. Forward, reverse, neutral.
Okay.
Let's put it in neutral, start it up. Looks like we've got to get the bucket on. Got our bucket on. I just wrapped up the webinar and a meeting with our hosts for the Great American Farm Tour showing November 13th. I hope you guys signed up for that. It's gonna be great. So many of these hosts, 30, 50, 80 people coming to these parties across the world. It's so exciting. We're gonna go see how Alex is doing. Boom. He's got this coming in nicely. Mulch, about, I don't know, 4-6 inches deep. It's gonna be over the entire area. The chickens will dig under, they'll get to this tomatoes. They'll till it in. What they don't eat will become compost. This is gonna be real nice. And isn't it already more comfortable out here, man?
Yeah.
Like than from out there? No wind, no rain, no snow. The chickens are just gonna be happy, more productive birds, which makes for more productive people.